compared in your mind to last year preseason, kind of getting everything going?
Yeah, it's definitely, having so many young guys and having them step in and play right away, trying to learn Coach Beeline's, system. It's been a little bit slower of a process this year, than years prior, but that's just, it's experience. Last year, we had a lot of guys returning, and then, Derek was, the point, but he picked it up really quick. These guys, everyone learns different ways, so we're just kind of helping push them along.
Is it a concern, or is everyone confident that the talent is there and things will fall into place?
I mean, definitely, it's not a concern, but it's something you want to continue to get better and pick things up quicker, rather than slower, obviously. But it's not really an area of concern. It's just, I guess, an area of growth, I would say.
Can you tell that it's slower? I mean, is that visible to you as being a veteran, being through this twice now before?
Yeah, and I said, like, Coach B was giving me a hard time, and I was telling him, man, I felt like I picked it up way faster than these guys, but he was like, no, you're right there with them. So everyone goes through it, but just guys just still have to study the playbook a little bit more, things like that, so we don't have breakdowns in games. It's fine, we're having them in practice right now, but as we get going, we gotta clean that up.
Obviously, you don't want to start slow, but last year you guys did start slow. So if something like that occurs again, or maybe you take a loss, is this team, you feel like the older guys are better equipped to handle something like that at this point?
Definitely. I think, obviously you don't want to get up to a slow start, but last year I think everyone kind of panicked and that. But with such a young team and guys who have an experience, there's going to be ups and downs, especially early on. So you just got to stick to the game plan and just keep working.
Have you noticed that any of the younger players coming to you? Does it, like, you're in a position where you feel like they're going to ask you for advice, or you're in a position where you feel like you want to give them advice?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, not only myself, but guys like Karis, Derek, Zach, Max, all of us, the freshmen coming to us with, certain plays, especially like for me with the guards, trying to help out guys like Muhammad, Aubrey, things like that, just help them pick things up quicker. And then on the defensive end, all of us, especially the older guys, got to kind of pass things down to the younger guys to help them transition quicker.
They were talking about, I think it was on media day actually, they were talking about Derek and Zach especially, that the upperclassmen are closer. You guys feel a tighter bond. Does that kind of piggyback on what Nick says? Talk about how that puts you in position to help the underclassmen.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this year's group, out of my 3 years, this is the closest knit group we've had, and I don't know why that is. Maybe the trip to Italy helped. I'm sure it did. But this team seems to have really good, the guys on the team seem to have really good relationships with each other, and I think that the off the court friendships, that transitions on the court, and I think that's why we're picking things up, so quickly.
You feel it's closer to the game than last year was?
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I'd say. Just this year, I feel like everyone's so much closer in age. We got so many freshmen and sophomore, and then most of those guys are in the dorms together, so they're always constantly around each other. There's only like 2 or 3 of us who aren't, with each other all the time.
You're talking about just the excitement starting another season. I mean, we've covered, the veteran aspect, but just for you personally, how exciting is it for you to just start the
It's
season?
really exciting. You just get back out in Chrysler and play against other teams, and you practice for so long. It's good to finally get out and play against someone else.
Beeline mentioned, the swing offense of Hillsdale and it being a consistent D2 program. Do you kind of tell the young guys, like, hey, don't overlook these guys just because it's D2? How do you pound that into their mind?
No, definitely. I mean, they're a really good team. Just watching the film, they execute their offense. They can shoot the ball, and you can't take anyone lightly. It's Division II, Division III, anything. I mean, because if you're not playing well, anyone can beat you.